Hello everyone, it's AvidGamer0 here, and we're here today with some more Avant 3. Might have noticed a few things around the base look a little bit different. I made these cool blocks, the conjured blocks from Psy, which is a casting device actually. It's a spell from that, you can just place them down. Pretty cool, and then just break them instantly, just use up a little bit of mana. But that's pretty cool, so I made this bridge out of that stuff because I thought it would look much cooler. And I don't remember if this is all finished in here before, but it's definitely finished now. Let me put that bricks back. And then I moved most of the machinery outside. I think that's already been shown as well. Not quite positive, but yeah. So it's been a little while since I've been on Avant because I've been getting terrible frame rate on the server. So like I'll be looking here fine, you know, it's 60 FPS. I think it's locked at that. I don't think the unlimited is actually, I think it's actually VSync locked. But I'll look over here, and I'll just start dropping, like, you know? Sometimes, yeah, especially right at 32 FPS. And that's the good stuff. Like, this is, like, acceptable right here, alright? It got really bad whenever you go to spawn, so I can no longer show off anything at spawn. I did a cool spawn build with TJ, but I am not able to record it. I'm not sure if TJ recorded it or if he just put it in a live stream, but yeah, so that's a 1.10 problem. I'm pretty sure it's probably a memory leak of some sort because I have how much allocated RAM? 6 gig of RAM allocated to this thing, and it's using up 70% of that, which is just ridiculous. Like, I've played a much bigger pack, so that's a 1.10 problem. I've noticed every version has got a little bit worse. 1.6 I think had just the best performance ever for any mod pack. It was just so effective. But yeah, I got this whole setup outside with HV wire now. But today, so we just had an update that added refined storage. Oh, let's do that. Refined. Oh, I think I have to type apt refined storage. Yeah, that added refined storage to the pack, which I'm super excited about. I really want to get started with that, but I'm not sure. I think it's basically 82, like its own, but it needs a bunch of quartz and whatever that I don't quite have quartz yet as part of my automation system. So we're gonna wait on that for one episode, and we're gonna start Britannia today. So that's pretty awesome. I haven't started Britannia yet. I've just got some things. You can see this might be filled up. It's this stuff here. It's been automated when I was gone. And I didn't ever stop it, so 89k potatoes, woo! Let me add those to the export to the trash list as well. Because, jeez, that is way too many potatoes. Alright, perfect. So now we should be getting rid of those eventually too. But it's gonna be a while. You can see it's kind of going up and down. That's because I have this thing running over here. And I need to pull the iron out of here so that I'm just generating seeds for a little bit, because, yeah, I don't need more iron, I'll tell you that much. I do not need any more iron than what is being generated. This is kind of the way I reset it from what I was planting. You know what, I'll start planting quartz here in a little bit, but I'm not going to do that on camera. Yeah, so it looks like we're finally full on amount of power it can take in at a time, right? That way this isn't running? It should be running, shouldn't it? I don't know, it's still getting power, so I don't know. Yeah, let's get ahead and put that in there. It's probably gonna end up getting rid of all of them, which it'll take a while for that, but I'm fine with it. With AE, you're gonna have a lot, or not AE, apply, or refined, what is it? Refined storage, yeah. It's basically AE. Too, but, yeah, it should be much better in that fashion. Looks like we're finally getting enough oil backlog. Yeah, it's starting to finish. We got a lot more seeds now, perfect. Okay, so yeah, Britannia, let's start that. You might notice here, I'm actually making a setup tour of this really soon. I got a whole new setup thing. Lighting should be much better. You can see I got, like, lights and whatever, and then, like, I don't know, it just should be much more professional sounding as well. I played a lot with OBS settings, so it should just be really solid. Soon enough, I'm going to try to get a green screen back there instead of this blue. This blue, unfortunately, links up with a shiny black here. It's a little bit too close, so I cannot, unfortunately, do that. But soon enough, we should hopefully have some sort of green screen, maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see about that. It might not happen, but be cool if it does. Alright, so, Titania-wise, we first need to make the pedal apothecary. I don't know if I made one already or not, but we can turn on that. Nope, we have not. Gonna make it. Do we have... We don't have cobblestone slabs. There we go. And then any sort of... pedal. Oh, no. This is so annoying. That does that. There we go. Okay, pedal apothecary. Cool. We're gonna make this area right over here our Botania area, and we should have wireless stuff with refined storage. So that's really cool. We're gonna have that. And the thing, there's also Malice's Doors is also in the pack, and I really like that mod. It just adds fancy doors. So I might add a cool door here. Instead of, like, the piston thing, I was thinking of, like, or not actually piston, but, you know, like, it just kind of like the basic movement ones. Bucket. And down here. Alright, water bucket. Water, if that's how you prefer it. I don't really know anyone that prefers water. Ugh. But yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded. It's been really hard to record, because my dorm room is loud. Like, really loud a lot, so... Sorry about not getting episodes out there. You might see with the setup tour, just how a little bit crazy it is sometimes. We'll see. But, yeah, let me get some petals. Or not some petals, some flowers. Let's see, so... Mystical white flower, we're gonna need 4 of those petals. Oh, we're gonna need seeds too. That's great that we're making so many seeds then. They're all being exported still. I'm just gonna have to grab a stack from down here, I believe. At least it won't be a struggle to find seeds, you know? I guess it's still filling up that chest. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just make our first one real quick. Our first flower. Throw 4 of the white, mystical white ones, some seeds, and we get something called a pure daisy. And it needs to be planted on dirt. Yes. I'll make a few more of these as well. Let's also grab some wood and some smooth stone. I'm not sure if I have any smooth stone. I have 45 of it. That'll be good, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a few in the furnace here. Oh yeah, another thing I made off camera is this little thing. It goes to spawn, and there's one in spawn that goes back. Unfortunately, I can't show you it because my computer will literally crash when it goes to spawn, which is really unfortunate. So, I don't know. I'm still thinking, some other people don't have this problem. I might be like one of the few rare cases that this problem exists. I'm not actually sure what the problem is. That's the major issue here. Let's just make a bunch more of those pure daisies because they're super slow, and we're gonna try to automate them. I'm not sure what's in the pack in terms of how we're gonna automate it, but I'm sure we'll find a way. We don't need the scything on our hotbar. We really don't need it, period, but it's always good to have a few extra building blocks with you, right? I really like this thing. I think this is part of Botania now. There we go, 4 of them. Oh, wait, I forgot. Got dirt. That's important. I don't have very much dirt. I should probably make some. I have all that extra essence that I'm just kind of getting rid of. So let's make 1 here. Let's see, here, and then 1 here. 1 here. And 1 here. I don't really care about this block. I don't really like the look. Having dirt there right next to the other dirt if the rest of it's gonna be like stone or whatever. Just add cobble there. Dirt, 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 dirt. And pure daisies. So if you've never played Britannia before, first of all, you're missing out. It's actually a really good mod. Even if you're like a techie person, it's a fun mod. Like, they got enough techie stuff. It's not really that much magical or growing stuff. It's a really good mod. There we go. We're gonna make these ones into living wood. All of that into living wood. And you can get really creative with how you automate this, because it involves breaking blocks, but only specific blocks when they change IDs and stuff like that. So there we go. So now we're just gonna wait until they've all created their things, and then we should get living stone and living rock. And another thing we're gonna need to make is some, actually, I want to show off TJ's little setup here. I don't think I'm spoiling it, so hopefully not, I don't know. But he has a crazy Britannia setup. So here's his automation for this stuff. I don't know if it's automated or not, but he has it up there. I don't think it's automated. But this is his crazy setup for Britannia, and it's using these, endo flames, which is probably what we'll end up using too. And spitters all have the jack-o'-lanterns on them. And he's automating generation of charcoal because we have that giant tree farm that is actually operational finally. If I put an axe in there, of course. But I have access to that chest as well. It's actually a public chest. It's brown, lime green brown. But yeah, all I gotta do, it's a full capacitor, so just add in an axe and you'll get to go. Cool. So let's go ahead. It looks like this all turned. Sweet. So this is living wood, just made from wood. You'll need a decent amount of it. Awesome. And then living rock. And you won't need as much of this probably until you get into runes, and then you'll need more of that than the living. But right at the beginning of the game, you're gonna want a little bit more living stone, or maybe equal amounts. We'll find out. But once you get into rune crafting, you're just gonna want some living stone on hand. Like, you should maybe have it automated so you can keep a stack at all times. You probably don't need more than a stack, so let's go ahead and actually just bring out a crafting table. Oh, I have a wood on me. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and make the book, the Britannia book. I'm not sure what it's called, though. Yes, the Lexica Britannia, that's it. And it's any sort of sapling next to a book. So now we got one. I don't know if we already had one, but actually, no, we didn't, so that's awesome. There we go. A realist. Yep, there you go. So just starting out Britannia. I am late on this one. This is one of my favorite mods in the pack, actually. Like, out of this entire pack, it's definitely one of my favorite mods. So that's the introduction. Cool. There we go. So, we need to figure out in generating flora. What's this? Oh, I wonder if they have it. I don't know. So we will never have to make nightshades in this pack. If you do know Britannia, nightshades generate mana if the moon is out, or if it's not day. And it's always day, so we're just gonna make day blooms. Let's see, so we got 2 yellow, orange, and blue. So let's go ahead and grab all of them we can. Yellow, cool. Orange, awesome, we have a lot of that. And blue, light blue that is. Make sure you have a lot of those as well. So we really just don't have very many of the yellow ones. Interesting. Alright. Looks like that's ready to harvest. I won't harvest it quite yet, though. Let's go ahead and put our crafting table down. It can just be a regular crafting station, whatever you want. Any crafting table will do. And I'm gonna make the wand right now. Let's go ahead and make our first wand, actually. I'm gonna make a white wand of the forest, so that's 3 living wood twigs and that. Okay. Perfect, so we make our white petals, make our living wood sticks, 3 of them, twigs, and then we put whatever flower color we want. I wanted white because that's what I had on me. And we can have it in function mode or binding mode. You're usually going to put it in binding mode if you're working with like trying to get mana spreaders to work. Which, let's go ahead and let's make the generating flora, and then we'll make a mana spreader. We need to make a mana table too. And so I'm going to cheat a little bit here with the mana pool. Oh, wait a second. That's not a diluted one. I don't have diluted mana pools anymore? That's amazing. Wait, they do. Just make... Yes! Okay, so we never need to make those diluted pools anymore. That must be a 1.10 feature. Something I am very happy about. Let's put our main table right... I want to kind of get room around it, you know? And then we'll start making our passive generation over in this direction, where the snow is. I swear I had a shovel on me. Oh, I do. I do have a shovel. Get rid of all the snow real quick. I think I'm going to move back to the old commentary style where I do kind of explain stuff, or it'll probably end up being a mix, to be completely honest. It all depends on what I have time for to record. I actually have a lot of free time, but I don't have that free time that I can actually record, so I can do a whole lot of infrastructure stuff and then just not be able to record, and it's really unfortunate. So let's see. Now let's just go ahead and get rid of all this. Oh no, Shift Alt Q doesn't work because there's no inventory tweaks. Is that what does it? Yeah. Oh, there is inventory tweaks. It just doesn't work. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and make our day blooms. Jeez, I am very scatterbrained today. I don't know if you can tell that. So how much of each of these are we gonna need? 2 yellows, so we'll only be able to make 3 of them. Blue and an orange for each of those. So we'll be able to make 3 of them. Kinda wish we could have made more. This'll do. Put the seeds and the can on this. Go. 1, 2 with the yellows, 1 orange, 1 blue, and you see, it makes us a day bloom. Sweet. Make a day bloom. Hype. Oh, I added too many. So, how you get them out? Shift click. Shift clicking is your friend with these. If you ever just go to someone else's base and accidentally click something in there or whatever, shift click is your friend. I'm gonna have 1 extra of each of those because it makes it in pairs. Okay. So now I need my mana spreader, which I believe I need some gold to make. Mana spreader. I'm moving that thing so quick as soon as I can, dude. Okay, so we need the living wood and a flower of some sort. So let's just go ahead and put the gold there. With the new one, it's basically like applied energistics where it doesn't matter. You have that. I'm gonna make 2 mana spreaders. No, I can't. I don't have enough living wood that's harvested yet. That's alright. I don't need 2. I was just gonna make 2. And then day blooms work best when they're spread out in a grid pattern. So let's see. I want my spreader to be right here. And then you can have stuff underneath it. I think I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3 like this though. Since I only have 3 day blooms. Come on, Iki, please. I just cleaned my keyboard today and I think I reattached something wrong in there, but that's alright. It mostly works. Okay, so function mode will let us see things, but we want to put this in bind mode. Oh, that's not bind mode. There we go. So we click on this, and then we click onto this. You can see the sparkles are like, hey, we're going right over to you. And this day bloom's like, hey, we're going to you, right? Because it highlights it. Perfect. So we should eventually get a mana burst. And it's probably going to take a while because we only have 3 day blooms. It looks like it's just about to go, though. We should be able to see it without our wand. That's how we know it's a mana burst. Also, we'll hear it. Oh, there it is. See? And we have a little bit of mana in there. It's really not much mana. We're going to need to make those endo flames very quickly. And I might end up making a leaf munching type thing because we can harvest leaves from that setup there, just with shears. You might end up wanting to make like a leaf munching type of setup. That would be pretty cool. I was thinking about doing that for power, and it turns out it takes more power to run that thing than it does to generate leaves. Or to amount of power it makes. So that's kind of wrong. Let's see. We need the endo flame. Okay, so we need a mana powder for that, which is a gunpowder in the thing. Brown petals, gray petals, and red petals. Okay, so they changed the recipe a little bit. Now we don't need to... So, brown, gray, first of all. Get rid of this, this. What do I not need? And Thor, if you're watching this, that hopper I use manually to add things to chests that cannot open, and I delete, I get rid of it, so it's not causing lag. I'm not just using hoppers randomly. If you're watching this, Thor gal, because I know you hate hoppers with a passion. Okay, so brown, red, and light gray. Oh, we're low on those. Alright. And light gray. We have no light gray. TJ, I'm stealing some light gray petals, because I know you've got some. And because you stole a lot of stuff from me. So, makes it even. Oh wow, you're not very much either. I'm just gonna take like half of those. I'll make it even. 6. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna need to be on the hunt for more flowers. I do that in the mining dimension. It's a great place to do it, so. Oh, we just saw a mana burst there. It's awesome. So these day blooms do decay eventually, which is really annoying, but they do. So, be on the watch out for that. And was that all? Oh no, the other stuff. And we only have 1 gray and 1 red, so we just need double on the brown. Okay. So we actually don't have quite enough brown either. I might... TJ, I'm gonna borrow a little bit more. Just saying. I think you have some brown, because that stuff's common. The brown ones are common. I just haven't really hunted for very many. Yeah, you've got a lot of that. There we go. Okay. I think we're good there. Now I just need 6 gunpowder, and hopefully I can convert it all. If not, I did actually ask TJ, and he said I could borrow some mana. Or not borrow, just take some mana because it's just so cheap and easy. Let's see. Gunpowder. 12 of it. I need 6, so... No. Let's see how many I can just make on my own right now as of how long it's been generating. I don't even know if I can make 1, to be completely honest. Oh, I can! Can't make more than 1 though, so that's when we go over to TJ's. Once we get these endo flames generating though, we really don't need anything else to generate. So there we go, 6. And we're gonna have to go grab some of our coal supply or charcoal, whatever we have more of. I don't remember if I just got a bunch of coal or charcoal, but I think it's charcoal that I have since we got that giant thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and create our first flowers. Man, I am scatterbrained this episode. Alright. Use this, want 2 of those, and 1 of each of those. And of course I forgot the seeds that I won't need to eat for a little while. At Spaghetti Shop, oh yeah, I was talking about a project at Spawn. It's a spaghetti shop, and it's completely automated to make spaghetti. Or not spaghetti, what is that? Is it? It's spaghetti, yeah. Right click with an empty hand to add back last recipe. That's cool. Right click with an Oh, that's big, dude. Oh, that's huge. Okay. So I'm gonna do all of that. Let me just grab the bucket. I did not know that was a thing. That's awesome. I guess I wasn't reading it, so... means I should start reading things more, I think. Alright, so that's all I can make, but that's 6 endo flames squirting lag, apparently. Oh, man. Alright, where did my dirt go? I need to plant these on dirt, and I can also grab my coal while I'm here. I think it's coal, actually, because I was generating with the flour. I'm not really big on either of them, actually. I'll just grab a few stacks. of it and a dirt. I must have put it back. And then forgot I put it back. Oh. Yeah. These are the type of freezes I'm talking about that just happened to me, and it's getting real annoying, but that's alright. So endo flames, what I like to do is I like to make 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And I mean, there's so many ways that you can do this, but I like to put 4 of them around and then put a spreader in the middle, which is probably what I'll do there. I'll do the same thing here, except obviously I won't have enough for a full 4 yet. As soon as we go scavenging for them. Oh. There we go. It. Yeah, I felt like this is the most efficient way by now. Let's make some mana spreaders. It's getting dark, but it should turn light in a second. We should be getting mana again. That's nice. They actually lowered the mana cost by making it just gunpowder, I think. If they didn't, then it makes it feel like they did. And I prefer that. Because before you had to make 2 mana infused petals, which I feel like is the exact same amount of mana per one of the petals, so that's awesome. I need more flowers. What flower do I have the most of? Looks like I have most of the black ones, so we'll go ahead and make the 2 spreaders out of a black petal. And then get the gold, actually. I know how to make this. I don't have to look it up. Here we go. 2 more mana spreaders. And right now we're going to just 1 mana pool. Eventually we'll make this a mana distributor. If you guys know Botania. That is. If you don't know Botania, you'll learn eventually once we actually do it, but that's what it'll be. Okay, so what are these going towards? So these need to link up with this. Let's go ahead and make sure they're linking up with the right thing. Let's just make sure these are linked up properly too. I think they were, but just to be safe, you know? Alright, so let's drop a stack of charcoal right here. And let's just start absorbing them. Yep, there they go. We're gonna do the same thing right around here, if we can like stick it right in the middle there. Perfect. Close enough. And you see we're just generating bursts left and right. Like, they're like, see how slow that thing is? Look at how fast these things are. Let me change this back to function mode. We can just see the spreader is just going fast, you know? Like, look at this thing. It's just stuck there. And our mana pool, you can actually see the bar finally, like, right up there. Yeah, you can see the bar is actually there now. It wasn't there before, hardly. But yeah, so that's kind of our endo flames. That's our start of Botania. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do this episode before. Yeah, because I think I need to get more flowers to do anything else. Let's see. I don't even know what a lot of these cool things are. Hi! Dr. Rage, generating flora. Maybe we start with, I bet we can make a bauble. The, mana tablet. I think we can make one of them. How do I make one of those? That's a mana pearl or a mana diamond with living rock. So we got all of that. Almost. We just gotta make it. Let's see. Do we have more diamonds or pearls? We have 303 diamonds and then pearl. And I guess it really doesn't matter. I'll just make it out of the pearl since that's what I had it on. We should have enough mana now to just drop it in. And yeah, we have enough. There we go. And then we have the living rock on us. We could also make the infusion altar, I guess. That could be another thing. But this mana tablet, if we change this into, change the mode on it, so you see that arrow, you can flip it either way. I want it the thing going to the tablet. So now you should see some cool particle effects. It's absorbing into the tablet. Yeah. did RG Shaw just join too? Oh, wait. Oh, there's more people on than I thought earlier. Alright, so the last thing we want to make is the Sojourner's Sash, if we're making that. Ah, we need the runes. Okay. So we need to make the runic altar first. That's another one of those mana things. Let's just grab a diamond this time to show it works with both. Because why not? Why not? And we might want to harvest our living rock, because I think we're running out. You can see we just completely drained it. All its mana, but let's see if we have enough yet. We'll throw it on there, and as soon as it has enough, it'll shoot out. And change, I think, right? It should, at least. These endo flames are really efficient, so. Do we have enough yet? Not quite. One thing we can do, I guess, we could shift the other way. Throw it back in there. It should drain back into the pool, and we definitely have more than enough there. Alright, cool. And a diamond. And then if we put this here with the living rock that we don't have in our inventory, I'll just grab that. I'm not sure how we're gonna set that up to be auto harvested. Wondering if there's a way through refined thingy, can or not. We need to make one more mana spreader for this actually to work. Why is there a spider in my house? What are you doing here, man? Why is my sword? Oh yeah, this is 1.10 now. Yeah, pretty soon you'll see a new episode from another series. Yeah, so now I got 3 series going, and we'll see how that works out. But it's an adventure one, so spam clicking like that works just fine. Not in this back. Not at all. Okay, so living wood, fuel, we got some gold. We have a lot of extra gold dust if we need it, and a flower metal. Got one. Awesome. So let's go ahead and just set up our altar, and I'm just going to call that good. For the episode, we are not going to quite make the Sojourner's Sash just yet. There we go. So now, in bind mode, oops. There to there. Yeah. And it's getting all the mana it needs because it's right next to a mana pool. We're also going to make this so it'll start filling up our tablet. And we're just going to leave it at that for the episode. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.